guys, welcome back to High Priestess Transmissions. My name is Nikki. I am an initiated High Priestess, psychic medium, witch, and spiritual healer. And although I will be posting this episode later, today is Friday. It's Venus Day, which very well corresponds with the message of today. And I'm so excited to give it to you. And let me say something that might actually shift your entire perspective about magic overnight. Not everything that feels heavy, not everything that feels off, not everything that feels blocked is because something is attacking you. Because I know some of you needed to hear that. And sometimes it's not that there's too much negative energy, it's that there's not enough positive energy. Not enough sweetness, not enough joy, not enough life and vitality and spark in your energy field. And listen, I'm saying this as someone who absolutely believes in negativity, spiritual warfare, the evil eye, all of it. I've dealt with it. I help clients with it on a daily basis. It's very real. And cleansing is important, and protection is a non-negotiable. I teach that. I swear by that. I live that. But what I see happen way too often is people get stuck in this cycle of cleanse, protect, cleanse, protect, cleanse, protect. And they're still like, why do I feel off? Why do I feel heavy? Why do I feel uninspired? Because, babe, you stripped everything out, all the juice, and you didn't put anything good back in. You cleared the energy, and you protected it, but you didn't fill the space with other good things. And energy does not like empty space, because something eventually will find that pocket and hop in, good or bad. Usually bad, because it's an opportunist, right? And especially if you're a feminine, you are not meant to just exist in survival mode. And if you're only doing cleansing and protection, that's where you'll be at. You're not meant to be just neutral. You are meant to feel pleasure and softness and beauty and spark and delight. There needs to be good juju and sweetness in your life. And let me say this too, because this is so important for my audience. If you're a neurodivergent like me, you need like 10 times more magic and whimsy than the average person does just to deal with this world. Okay, like, let's be real. The society, the structure, the expectations, it's overstimulating, it's draining, it's boring as fuck. So yeah, we need more whimsy, more enchantment, more little pockets of magic that make life feel like it's actually worth living. This isn't extra, this is regulation and balance. And this is where people completely underutilize their magic, because they think that magic is only for removing negative energy, cursing people, bringing them money, bringing them a man. And I'm like, okay, but where is the magic for your joy? Where is the magic that makes you feel alive again? And this is where sweet magic comes in. I'm talking about rose petals, honey, sugar, cinnamon, vanilla, things that soften you, things that warm you, things that invite in pleasure and happiness. You don't always need to go to war spiritually. And sometimes you need to seduce your own life again and play with energy and flirt with your desires. Like, let's get real for a second. Some of you don't need another cleansing bath. You need a bath that makes you feel like a literal goddess. Music playing, candles lit, water smelling sweet like perfume, and intentions set for joy, confidence, and radiance. That's a completely different frequency. You don't need to obsess over who's watching you, who's jealous, who's sending what. You need to become so filled with light and sweetness and presence that your life actually starts responding to you. And let me say something that might trigger you a little bit. Fuck the love spell on a man. Respectfully. Do a happy spell on yourself. Do a spell to feel excited to wake up again. Do a spell to laugh more. Give yourself the damn giggles. Do a spell to feel turned on again by your own life and your existence. Do a spell to feel creative again. Line up that sacral chakra. Because when you become that version of yourself, everything else follows. Money follows. Alignment follows. The right people follow. Your magic should not just be about fixing problems. That's fucking boring. And I can tell you this from experience. If you get stuck in that, magic will start to feel like work, like an obligation, like another chore. And I can especially tell you that as a high priestess and a professional witch. So I already do this as my job. And I love my job with all my heart. But I also have to save some of that magic for myself. Okay? So broaden your mind, expand your practice. Start asking yourself, how can I make my life feel better energetically? Not just, how do I remove what feels bad? Because sometimes nothing is wrong. You're just missing the magic and the spark. And if you're listening to this and you're like, okay, I feel that, but I don't even know where to start, this is literally what I do. I create custom spell work for situations like this. Whether you need cleansing, yes, of course, but also sweetness, joy, confidence, attraction, momentum, vitality, all that. We're not just removing, we're building. And if you're ready to actually learn how to do this yourself, my mentorship is where we go deep into this. Not just the protective side of magic, but how to work with energy in a way that actually makes your life feel rich, full, and aligned. So if you're ready to stop living in this constant cycle of what's wrong, and start asking, how good can I make it? How good can it get? I got you. Check the links in the description to book your session or step into mentorship, and let's bring the magic back into your life. Because your life isn't just supposed to be protected. It's supposed to be pleasurable. And I think it's time that you remember that. You deserve it. You deserve to feel your best. You deserve to feel lit the fuck up by life. And this, is an easy hack to get out of survival mode. And you'll have those good, sweet, positive, life-giving energies spiritually supporting you. Okay? I love y'all so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.